CT, you look good, man. You were looking slim.
You do, CT. You do.
You look so tiny in that chair.
72 never looked so good.
It's all the stress.
Hey, it's your girl Devyn Simone, and welcome to the Challenge Aftermath, Episode 1. I am here with the cast of the Challenge Double Agents. Today we have CT, Anissa, Natalie, Leo, and the world's cutest couple, Cam and Leroy. And we are gonna get all into the tea about this season. Now, this first episode, Anissa and Fessy, they come out strong. And Cam, she lights the fire to get the champs out. Now let's get into it.
Today's first challenge is called Mission Decryption. This game is going to be played in 2 heats. At the top of that volcanic mound, there is a capsule. Encrypted on the capsule is a code. Memorize that code, come down to your station, and duplicate that exactly. The first person to decrypt their code and detonate their station will win today's challenge.
What did you guys think of this challenge? Like, any of you, was it hard? Was it difficult? You know, were you excited about it? Were you a little nervous?
I was excited that it was physical. I was more nervous about the memory part.
To be honest, I was kind of nervous because it's so many big guys running up this. I felt like we were a lot dirtier than the girls were. You know what I mean? So we literally were fighting for this capsule. It was actually pretty heavy. So we was our elbows was getting thrown. People were getting pissed.
I felt like we had a lot of strong ass rookies, girls coming in, and just as
Natalie.
As a vet, I'm just okay. I was just ready to see what these new girls were kind of made of, because with the vets, we already know what we can do and what to expect. But I'm I want to see what's up with the competition. So that was more so my approach. Win or lose, I was just watching everybody.
So, CT, what exactly happened with Wes and the shoe?
Let's be honest, it's not the first time Wes has had a foot in his mouth.
I'm glad you guys are all getting a good little chuckle out of it. I'm sure I'm going to be a GIF for the next 10 years of my life.
That was a layup.
On Survivor, I'm known to just be a super physical player. I've just built this amazing, strong kind of Natalie can do anything kind of personality, but the challenges on the challenge are just on another level.
The challenge was over in seconds. It what felt like instant. I had all these plans in my head, and then when the buzzer ran and we all ran up the hill, all the plans went out the window, and before you know it, Anissa was winning, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Check.
All right, that's good, that's good.
So, Anissa, how does it feel just laying it down in Challenge 1 and making everyone eat your dust?
Being one of the older and more seasoned veterans here, still got it. There are a lot of, fierce competitors, a lot of strong women and men on this challenge, and I am happy that I beat all of them.
There's a champ versus a champ. So no matter what, one of y'all gone.
Who will be my biggest threat in a final? The team with 2 challenge champions, Ashley and CT. CT, if you would have picked me what I asked you to, you wouldn't have been in the running.
Now, Leroy, so Cam was the one who came in hot and started this fire. You seem like maybe you were a little apprehensive, but you were on board for it. Tell me what's going through your mind when Cam's okay, this is the strategy, this is the game I'm playing.
We're vets, so we wasn't head-hunting vets, but CT has shown over and over again why he's such an amazing player in the game. And so, obviously, we know that. So for me, it's all right, cool, get him up out of here. Him or Wes, gotta go. And at that point, Wes had already was being kind of disloyal, so it just made it easier. But it never was any type of ill will or anything of that nature. The dude, CT's good. He's good at everything. CT, Cam is like the.
You could have given me a heads up. You could have given me a heads up. Like, listen, if you don't, you better go with Cam or you're going in.
And we wanted new champs too, so the best way to have new champs,
Nothing.
no matter what, is to get rid of the current champs that are there. So we were just headhunting champs because we just were like, we want a new person to win, male and female. So that was also my agenda going into the game.
Yeah.
So CT, with that, all right? CT, you've won 3 challenges. Cam just explained why you had a bounty on your head. How do you feel about that? Are you used to it at this point? Or was your heart broken?
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. Leroy broke my heart, shattered 1,000 pieces. Now, look, I understand where he's coming from. You gotta, in this game, you have to make the tough decisions early to put yourself ahead. That's fine. But you know what? If they had just given me a heads up and say, hey, listen, dude, if you don't side with Cam right now, you're gonna go in. You're probably gonna go home. We got the numbers. We got the strat. We're hungry. You know, you're not getting away. You're not getting there. Or, or whatever. Something. Anything. Instead of being like, hey, what's up? Am I good? Everyone's kind of. It wasn't just that. I don't know. Like a lot of people in the house, 90% of them that I had asked if they were voting for me said no. All right. So I think I'm straight. No.
And I think it's just like we just figured the best way for it to be new champs is if no current champs were there. We wanted to be those new champs, so that was our mindset. If you already won, you had to go, because we're trying to join that champs club. Yeah, that's it.
Now, Leo, coming from the WWE, you already have experience when it comes to going toe to toe. How did it feel standing up to a legend? Don't let your head get big, CT. Like CT, what did you feel, Leo?
I'm gonna vote for you.
Yeah, rookies.
I'm just gonna say straight up, I'm gonna vote for you, and it's not, I like you.
I don't take it personally. You're just doing what you think is best for you, and that's fine. You consider me a threat, and you.
Obviously, you're a threat. Look how big you are. But I also.
Guys don't matter.
I also
I'm not saying that.
But listen. I flip people twice your size for a living. When that initially happened, I wasn't planning on going up against CT in a verbal battle. I couldn't be the one to just bow down to a vet. I feel like my entire career, outside of the challenge, has been stepping up and speaking out against the bigger man. So I feel like that, that was a point in a time where I had to not only, step up for myself, for my partner, but for all of the rookies that were in the house. And I had to be the one to kind of bite that bullet.
I basically knew going into nominations I was going in, but I didn't know who was spearheading it. So I figured I'd go in there, bang a drum a little bit, whatever. And typically it's like, okay, we throw in a new guy, and it was like, nah, not this time. And the way Cam and Leroy was stepping up, stung a little bit.
He said, why didn't I pick her?
He's still not over that. Cam and Leroy, you guys really did a number on CT because he still is clearly not over that. Natalie, how do you feel when you realize you're up for elimination? Like, what's going through your mind?
Since the house went big, I would like to go big as well. So I'm choosing Wes and Natalie.
I knew going in I would have a target on my back. Everybody kind of just gave me a heads up that all the girls were scared of me in the house, so I knew it was coming. I just didn't expect it to be that soon. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Natalie literally just said, I said what I said. That's basically.
A lot of it too wasn't. It really wasn't about you.
It was all because of Wes. It wasn't about.
It was Wes.
Yeah, but
being the person that voted you in, it was hard because you were my roommate.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed being around you.
Yeah.
So it sucked. I didn't want to say, hey, by the way, Natalie, I'm about to vote you in, because then you would have told Wes. And the purpose was to keep it from Wes.
Because no matter what, a champ would have been going home, which is what we wanted. We wanted to say, if you won anything, you gotta go, because we ain't win nothing yet. So that's what it was. Like, to be honest, that's what it was.
There it is. Finish strong. Show them why they voted you in. Show them why they're never gonna beat you.
And how did it feel, Natalie, to knock out Ashley in one go?
For me, I was like a mix of emotions, and I was really happy that I was able to send her home, get my gold skull. I didn't want to send home Ashley. I just had to at that point. And it felt good because at that point I just felt like none of the goals would have come from my skull if I got it. And so, yeah, I was really proud of myself.
All right, now we're gonna switch it up to some fun stuff because I love a good game. So we are calling this Trivia Redemption. I'm gonna ask you a trivia question that you have been asked before. The only difference is the first time you got it wrong. So now hopefully this time you'll get it right. All right, CT, we are going to start with you, kind sir.
Hold on, let me talk.
Hand, no cheating. No. CT, put your hands up where I can see them. Both hands. No. CT is both. Okay, good. All right. CT, in Puerto Vallarta, exes Danny and Melinda were on opposite teams in what season of the challenge?
Inferno 2.
Tuck and roll.
Send me. I don't know. They all start to blend together. I can't even, it doesn't even matter if I have this.
Just throw one out. Just
They
say
all
a
start
name.
to blend together after a while. I'm gonna throw, Puerto Vallarta is,
That's Anissa.
Can we get a lifeline?
Yeah.
Anissa says no.
Wait, what was the question again?
Wait, I was on the challenge with them, or them two were on it?
They were
Was I
on
in
it.
there?
In Puerto
I was on it.
Vallarta, exes Danny and Melinda were on opposite teams in what season of the challenge?
So something versus something, it has to be.
They were on different teams?
They were on opposite teams in what season of the challenge?
Gauntlet? I wanna say Gauntlet.
Which one?
Exes?
No, it's Gauntlet 3.
Anissa said Gauntlet 3. You just Googled it, CT. That doesn't count. And yes, Anissa is correct. It is Gauntlet 3. Good job, Anissa.
Thanks, Anissa.
All right, Anissa, this one is for you. Battle of the Exes. So what famous model did Billy Joel divorce?
Kate Moss.
Oh, it was
She knows it. You got it, girl.
it wasn't Christy Brinkley.
Billy Joel. Who was he married
Is that
to?
is that your answer, Anissa? Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Good job. It is Christy Brinkley. Last time you said Kate Moss. Good job. Round of applause for Anissa. Good job. This one is from Free Agents, which I had the privilege of winning this particular trivia challenge.
Yes,
so
you did.
I remember this one well, and it's one of my favorites. Lee, how do you spell disguise?
Come on, babe. You got this.
No, D-I-S. Skies.
That's not how you spell, Leroy. That's how you sound a word out.
Sound it out.
You got it.
D-I-S. Scott. D-I-S-G-U-I-S-E.
Yes! Good job, Lee! Good job, man.
Math and spelling.
Cam, you really have made him a new man. Go on, girl.
Right?
Go on, girl.
One fish, two fish, red fish,
Black
blue
love
fish,
and the magic
knick-knack,
of creation. So Leroy, this is another one for you. This one's from Battle of the Exes. What famous rock star did Jerry Hall marry and then divorce?
Who is Jerry Hall?
Spice Girls. She's a Spice Girl.
I don't know. Wrong.
You did that season, didn't you?
I don't know, Madonna? I'm joking.
No, that was Dennis Rodman.
So Leroy, your answer last time was, I don't know. And the correct,
I don't know. I still don't know.
the correct answer is Mick
That's why I said
Jagger.
Mick
Babe, you should have remembered that.
McDonald's. So happy to have you guys here. This has been so much fun. Love seeing Black Love. Shout out to Cam and Leroy. But so fun hanging with you guys. And that's a wrap on Aftermath. Make sure to watch a new episode of the Challenge Double Agents next Wednesday on MTV. And now, here's a sneak peek from next week.
You're in the most paranoid game that has ever been created.
I see who's after me and the people in my circle.
The tables are turning.
We have a rat in our group.
Been watching and learning.
The challenge gods have summoned me for ritualistic sacrifice.
They just sat, lines are drawn.
You have courage to say a name. You better have courage to step in the ring with them. Put your fist up.
Fire is back, vision is red. This is where it ends. This is where it This is where it ends.
can't outsmart anybody here.
I'm a double agent. I'm spying on them over there.
It's a secret agent game. It's a double agent game.
Get him ready!
Spy time. Let's get to work.
This is where it ends.